And I would say to startups, like, don't spend your time doing meetings unless you really, really have to. I really think networking is overrated. There's all these articles about like, oh, you ought to network more and this is how you build. It makes me want to vomit, right? Go do something great and your network will instantly emerge. If you build a great product or if you get a good customer base, I guarantee you we will get you funded. You will not have to go take internal meetings building relationships years in advance.
I agree with this to some point. The more value you have, the easier it will be to network. However, if you've invented the greatest thing in the history of the world, but you don't know anybody, you're not going to sell it to anyone. Networking is a skill, and the more you do it, the better you become at it. The more value you have to offer, the easier it becomes as well. But I would say, no matter what age you are, start networking now. You learn how to do it, you get better at it, and at the same time, also be building your value. Develop a skill, develop something that people are interested in getting from you, and then it will be easier to grow your network. But networking is a skill that you should continue to work on forever.
All that meeting stuff you're doing, shaking hands, do it for recruiting, do it to learn from really, really smart people, but you gotta make sure you have something to offer them too, otherwise you're just taking. But just sort of network.
And there's lots of different reasons to network. Yes, you can do it to find employees and you can do it to learn things. The more you spend time around the wealthy, the more likely you are to become wealthy. It changes your mindset. If you spent all of your time hanging around the richest of people 15 years ago, you would have probably bought Bitcoin when it was $10 a coin.
Working, if you're standing around an event with a name tag and a glass in your hand, then that kind of includes this event, not that I think about it. It's sort of, you're doing it for entertainment. You're doing it because that's your leisure.
It's not just entertainment. I mean, some people there are probably for entertainment, but it's for practice and it's for the opportunity to meet somebody that could change the trajectory of your entire career, of your entire life.
Time.
This is Farmville.
This is not your work time. This is your leisure time. Yeah, let's just be clear. For those of you who told your coworkers, oh, I'm going to an important, no, it's not work. This is entertainment. If the beer and pizza didn't tip you off.
I definitely agree with the premise of what he's saying. Value over connections, sure, but don't undervalue connections, don't ignore connections. Wherever you go in the world, whatever age you are in life, build a community. It's good for you professionally, it's good for you personally, it will help you to add value. Somebody who has a large network, that in itself is valuable. I know of somebody who they are not a particularly talented person, but they have a massive network. They know everyone, and because of it, there will always be plenty wealthy. So networking, I would agree, maybe it is overrated. You should focus on building value, but don't neglect networking.